Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm so happy that you're watching. As you can see, we're in the middle of Spain, Andalusia. Beautiful mountains around, and we're here at the Happilization Centre, where the students of Master Choy are living. I've lived here myself as well, and I'm going to take you on a tour today to find out what this practice and what the Happilization Centre is all about, by asking the students themselves about this education system for the heart, body, mind and spirit. So yeah, join me and you'll find some unique, amazing stories of all the people here. So let's go inside. Hello everyone, thank you for watching, and we're in the Happilization Centre, and as you can see next to me is Helen, amazing inspiring student of Master Choy, and thank you for your time, Helen. I'm really happy to speak to you here. And yeah, we're here to find out how everyone is benefiting from studying with Master Choy, and can you share a little bit how it is to be a student here?
Yeah, thank you Vincent for this interview, and yeah, there is so much that I can share about how it is to be a student here. But yeah, I'm most of all really grateful that I can study with Master Choy, because yeah, he's to me just the best teacher in the world, and I'm really grateful, and every day I feel blessed that I have met him. It always makes me feel a little bit emotional, because yeah, I can actually say that it really saved my life in the first place when I came to the Rainbow Taoist school, because I was in a pretty dark place and couldn't find my way, had bulimia and off and on depression, and yeah, that sounds all quite serious, and it was a little bit serious. But the amazing thing is that Master Choy's teaching has brought me and is bringing me every day back the spark. I just every day feel just like super excited to practice, and the tools are just like lifesavers. They are super practical, and they teach me how to deal with everyday struggles, insecurities, issues, whether it is my work or relationship, anything. It is just yeah, a 360-degree training how to live with yourself, how to grow yourself, and yeah, I just feel super happy every day to be here and to study, and I can't stop really. It's just like, it's now my 7th year. Now it's 7 years ago that I found Rainbow Taoist school, and I'm still learning and unlearning new things and old unhealthy habits into golden goodies.
Wow, thank you so much. I can feel the smiling energy radiating from Helen. I just have to smile. I feel it, so it's really beautiful. And can you we're also here in a very special place where Helen has been planting melons.
Helen's melons.
You could call it Helen's melons. If I can you share a little bit about the melons?
Yeah, I'm just super delighted and happy, and I'd love to show a little bit of them, because I'm so super proud. I'm like a big mama, and yeah, Master Choy put me in charge together with the fellow students to grow the melons. And gardening and growing plants is a huge subject actually of the Happilization Centre, because growing plants, gardening, connecting to Mother Nature is a metaphor of growing ourselves. And I just every day feel like so super excited, because you see how much care. I mean, if you look at this plant now, it looks pretty big.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but it was like tiny. But every day we have to put so much care and so much attention. We need the right soil, we need the right amount of water, compost, and even this beautiful shitty bits.
Yeah, I see some good shit in it.
Yeah, this is really good shit. It's really good shit, and that's what I love so much, because we always want to. I hated shit, you know, all the shit that I had in my life, I hated it.
Yeah.
But when I came to the Rainbow Taoist school, Master Choy said, "I love your shit. Just love shit. We love shit because we can compost it," and that's, I find, one of the most incredible, powerful lessons that I've learned in the Rainbow Taoist school that transformed my whole life. Serious. That negatives, like emotions of self-doubt, hatred, anger, violence, can all be composted. And then you can grow from it. And the most amazing thing, what you can grow from it, is, you should come a bit closer, because see what is growing here.
Oh, wow.
A baby watermelon. A baby watermelon, isn't that amazing?
Unbelievable that it's going to be so big.
Yeah.
So this summer we'll be eating it during summer school.
That's the vision. That's the vision, that because it's getting really hot.
Yeah.
They call it here the Spanish frying pan.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we need some coolness, and the watermelon is going to provide us some healthy juice.
Yeah.
So I enjoy that vision. So every day I go into the garden, because growing a melon is growing the melon in Helen.
Wow.
So
amazing. Yeah, beautiful.
So that is what is a great treasure.
Yeah.
To really be down to earth, you know.
Yeah.
It's so down to earth. Growing, and it makes it fun.
Yeah.
It makes it light. It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
And rewarding. So
wow.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this. It's really beautiful to feel
Thank
also
you.
the energy, the passion that you have for this way of life. And yeah, thank you everyone. And
Thank you.
yeah, let's continue this journey and find out more about the radiant people who are so full of energy who are living here. So let's carry on to the next person. Okay, thank you everyone for watching, and I'm here with Andy.
Hello.
Another student of the Happilization Centre, student of Master Choy, and we're sitting next to the beautiful river which is flowing through the centre. So it's a private frontage, and practice often inside the river as well, which is amazing. But I'm here, thank you Andy for your time, and I'm here to ask you a question. So what are the benefits for you to learn with Master Choy and practice Rainbow Tai-Chi in this centre?
Easy, very easy to answer. Life-changing, life-saving. Just everything I had in my life before was in a negative downward spiral, stuck, trapped, depressed, anxious, stuck, illness, and coming here you learn how to heal yourself, how to be happy, how to deal with your emotions, and
Amazing, yeah.
get out of that trap and break free, be your true self.
Amazing, yeah. You look really happy.
I am really happy.
Yeah. So were you searching for something always, or was
Yeah, always searching for answers, like what is the energy I feel, and how do you deal with emotions, how do you deal with the mind. I found answers to absolutely every question I've ever had here. Absolutely every question I've ever had. Yeah, no more searching, I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just completely set me free, really. Absolutely amazing.
It's really inspiring. Thank you, Andy. And yeah, I'm sure everyone would love to hear more, but this is just a beautiful thing. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And yes, we're gonna see more students of this beautiful center, so stay tuned. And yeah, thank you. And I'm now here with Sabina, another student of Master Choy. And yeah, Sabine, thank you for your time. Amazing that you're here.
Yeah, thank
And
you.
can you share a little bit with us what the benefits are that you experienced learning with Master Choy in the Happilization Centre?
Yes, Rainbow Tai-Chi and Master Choy in the Happilization Centre. I've been studying here for 6 years now, first in the UK, and I moved here in October as well. And the benefits, it has changed and happilized literally every aspect of my life, from relationships with my family, well, first starting with myself, overcoming addictions, anxiety, healing of my tinnitus, so all lots of healing. And the main thing that I feel for me is that it has really empowered me as a being, as a human being living in nature. And as a child I used to have that connection, and I completely lost it during my studies, all sorts of things that happened through my life. And this place, this center, and Master Choy, this teaching, and the group that we study with, and it constantly changes over the years, has really mirrored that back to me, and mirrored back to who I really am, and strip away all those layers of things that I believed that were right and believed that were important in life. And yeah, now when I look around here, like these beautiful Potty Melon,
Oh,
it's
wow.
like we grow these fruits in the garden, and it's really the growing of the garden and working in the garden and really grounding in the center
Beautiful.
has really learned me how to ground myself and ground my ideas and ground my ideals and everything I want to achieve and yeah, bring forth in my life and for myself, for my children, for this planet. And yeah, it just gives me a lot of self-confidence that I've never had, a sense of strength and a sense of wholeness, and yeah, in a very simple way.
Super powerful. And can you share a little bit about that you've started a business now? Because
Yeah.
you've used the tools also to transform anxiety and these things you shared just now, and now you've started a new chapter.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about how that's going?
Yeah, the big new chapter. To start with, where I come from is I have a background in marketing and like also the business type of stuff. So whilst I was studying, I was always working in quite intense jobs, lots of startups, and never feeling really happy there. Like I loved projects, but the whole business life as I was in, like the pressure, the stress, the corporate bosses, the impossible deadlines, the impossible ideas and visions that would never really ground, or if they would ground, it would always I always had to compromise, and it really took a lot of my energy and creativity and self-confidence away actually in these places. And Master Choy has helped me transform all those challenges and all those lessons and negativities into like a catalyst. And he has really empowered me to start something for myself, which was a dream for me that I used to have for as long as I can remember, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
But never really dared to get my hands on it, and never really knew how to start. And the dreams always seemed too big to really ground. And in September or August last year, Master Choy said, "All right, Sabina, it's time for you to stop all this bullshit and start your own business." So I started a food business in health food. So together with Tim, my partner, who's also a student here, we took a massive quality leap and started a whole new concept within food. And we feel, and we are on a mission to revolutionize health food on the streets. At this moment in the Netherlands, but our vision is much bigger, but small steps.
Oh wow, super cool. I'd love to hear much more about it, but thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Super inspiring.
Yeah, thank
So
you.
thank you so much. We're on a journey to talk to different students, so thank you, and let's go and see the next person who's walking around on these beautiful grounds. Hello everyone, thank you for still watching. We're still in the beautiful Happilization Centre and I'm here with Tom. Thank you for your time, Tom, and we're standing in the middle of nature, as you can see. Beautiful trees around and bamboo plants, and in the valley of the Happilization Centre grounds. And yeah, well, Tom, how do you, you've been a student of Master Choy for many years, and how do you feel the training has benefited you, your personal life?
It's totally transformed my life, really. Yeah, it's transformed my life, been life changing, saved my life probably.
Wow.
I would say. Yeah, I was suicidal. My mum died. I had all sorts of memories that I didn't understand. Emotional, mental problems, and I didn't trust anybody. I couldn't speak to anybody. I went to counsellors and things and didn't share anything. And when I met Master Choy, I was just like, well, this is somebody I can trust. Like, I really, yeah, I don't trust anybody. That was my, don't trust anyone was my way. And when I met Master Choy, it was just like, I can share everything with him. It just felt that was a real lifesaver, really, for me. Yeah, because I could open up, because I was just completely shut off.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing that you found a way, and Master Choy kind of showed you a way. Were you searching also for something? Or?
Yeah, ever since I was young, like little kid, I felt there was something wrong, and I was on unknowingly, like, it was just deep within a quest. And as soon as my mum passed away, I just felt that I just needed to do something. I had no idea about Tai-Chi, really.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I just had the idea I need to study Tai-Chi, and then randomly got a book.
Yeah.
And then wrote to Master Choy, and I've been studying since then, and it's just given me so much. It's given me my confidence back, me. It's like I lost myself completely. Yeah. And the tools have helped me to find myself again and get my feet on the ground, and just really grow myself and grow, and really practical as well. Like I work working as well.
Yeah.
It's helped me in work. It's helped me in.
Yeah, you've got your own business now as a carpenter, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
do you feel it helped you as well to kind of get to that level of having confidence to start for yourself?
Oh, big time. Yeah. Yeah, completely. Completely. Yeah. It's just helped me to believe in myself more and more, and develop myself in so many different ways, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, and it's like it applies to every part of my life as well, like music, work, business, everything. It's just like, it's life changing. Yeah.
Wow, it's super inspiring, man. Thank you very much. I'm sure everyone is feeling this is inspiring. If you want to learn more about Tom, just get in touch, read below in the link, and you can find all the contact details. But thank you, Tom. Thank you for still watching, and let's go to the next student. And now we have arrived in the circle garden, where the beautiful potty melons are growing. As you can see, Master Choy and the students have made beautiful artworks on the potty melons. And the potty melon is a mixture between a pumpkin and a chestnut. See, one potty melon can feed a family, and when you harvest the fruit, it stays good for a year. Over a year you can keep it. It stays fresh, full of nutrients, very healthy. And over here there are over 100 plants who will produce between 500 and 1,000 potty melons for us to eat, but it's a bit much for us to eat, so we're gonna share it with soup kitchens and with people in Spain. So especially people who are hungry can benefit a lot from this beautiful plant. And as you can see, there's sweet corn growing as well, and lots of other different beautiful veggies, carrots and melons, pepper. You see there's so many potty melons, and these are all grown from seed, and one potty melon has about 300 seeds in it, or even more. So can you imagine how much food you can grow by one Potty Melon? Master Choy is creator of the Potty Melon project, which connects to 50,000 gardeners worldwide who all grow Potty Melon and give it to the soup kitchens to feed the hungry. And if you are interested to get some Potty Melon seeds, get in touch with Master Choy. He will send you some seeds and you can start growing this beautiful, beautiful piece of nature's gift. Okay, great, you're still watching. And as you can see, we're still in the Happilization Centre and now in a different amazing location with Christine. Hello Christine.
Hi.
Thank you for your time. Christine is Master Choy's wife. And we are in the circle garden. So if you look around, there are beautiful sweet corns growing and beautiful carrots, Potty Melons in the distance, and yeah. So Christine has green fingers, and she's a real magical gardener as well. And yeah, Christina, I'm here to ask you, how do you feel about the Happilization Centre for you personally and for the world? Can you share a little bit about your experiences living here with Master Choy and starting this whole new place?
Sure. I feel that maybe I made a mistake thinking that Happilization Centre is a place externally.
Okay.
I'm starting to realise that Happilization is coming from within first, and that then we manifest externally the Happilization Centre. So that's a major lesson, which is what Master Choy is always teaching is about. It's the inner first. The inner comes first before the outer. So if you want to find happiness, you got to find it within. You're not going to find it externally, and that's the same thing with the Happilization Centre, because we've been searching and searching for. I mean, we're in this amazing place right now, but we're also searching for a sister centre, perhaps. Close to the sea. So we've got this inner and outer thing happening of the search. Everyone is searching for this feeling of happiness, and like true happiness, not something that you've done physically to make you feel happy, like, I don't know, eating a burger or bar of chocolate or something. Well, I feel great now. But that only lasts for like 10 minutes or something. So what happens after that? So we learn to embrace that feeling of I don't know, that we call the Wu-Chi. That unknown. Wu-Chi is a Chinese, I need to say Spanish. Wu-Chi is Spanish.
Sounds a bit Spanish, yeah.
Wu-Chi, a Chinese word, which is doing its best to describe that the inner void, the nothing. That I don't know what is happiness. I don't know where will I find happiness, and that's what we're doing here. That's what we're studying. We're studying to go within to find happiness, not to go externally. But the more we dive in, the more we manifest happiness externally. Like in this garden, you just can't help smile coming into this garden. Look at these lettuce are just like incredible, the size of them, and the carrots. Amazing. I never saw carrots grow so fast. After being in the UK for 20 years, and then sowing carrot seeds. Normally it would be like August or September that they would be this size, and it's June, it's June and they're already like,
wow.
So I don't know what size they will be in August and September. They'll be like, so there's going to be a lot of carrot juice.
So do you feel that happiness is connected to growing then?
Growing your inner garden. Growing your inner garden of happiness, and doing the weeding. There's so many aspects to the Master Choy say the soul gardening. That's what we're doing here, soul gardening. Like doing the inner work, like taking out weeds, but in a non-judgmental way. Like not like, oh, you're a bastard, you bastard weed. You can say that, or you can say, oh, thanks. You know, you can, like for example, nettles are perceived as a weed, but it's also a healing herb. So we flow with the negative to find a positive, creative solution.
Amazing lessons. Thank you so much, Christine. So do you feel also in your life that you're kind of embracing negatives to transform them?
Constantly every day. And like connecting to the garden, the inner garden. When you do gardening, you need tools, like you need a hoe to get the weeds out. And the Rainbow Tai-Chi tools, for example, letting go, that helps you to find more happiness and peacefulness. I'm applying the tools constantly myself in relation to illness, because I have diabetes, and it's a constant daily struggle, I would say, because it can really get you down. Like the inner child can feel upset, like, why? You know, I want to be able to do so much more. And the tools, for example, the third fundamental of accepting yourself as you are, that helps me to accept, you know, my limitations. My inner child is like unconditionally loved and accepted. It's okay to not be able to do what I want to do physically, and like be able to help in a different way, like maybe more behind the scenes, you could say, like connecting to qualities and of peace and growing peace within myself. Maybe I'm not out in the garden as much as I used to, but I can grow, for example, the quality of peace by thanking peace and saying thank you, peace, being so peaceful. And thank you, Christine, for like the latest one I discovered the other day was thank you, Christine, for doing your best to do your best.
Oh wow, that's next level. Oh wow. Well, thank you so much, Christine, for your time and for sharing this goodies with us. And if you want to learn more about Christine and her amazing insights, she also has written a book, which I have as well, and I've done some workshops with Christine on raw foods and juicing and smoothies, and I've been really inspired by Christine. So you can check out the link below this video if you want to know more about all the work. And thank you for still watching. And do you mind if I take a bit of salad
please.
to just try a bit?
Yeah.
It's actually grown from seed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh. It's creamy.
It's super crunchy.
Yeah, super crunchy, like crisps. So stay tuned, and then soon we'll go to the next amazing person. It's really the best salad I've ever tasted. Carrots and rainbow corn. So we're all gonna eat this with the students during summer school. So amazing to grow our own food and then eat it as well. So much taste, so much nutrients, so many goodies from Mother Nature for us to enjoy. All purely organic, grown from seed. Chi energized as well, so we practice here and we energize all the plants. That's why they are so really huge. Thank you, Johan, for your time.
Thank you, Vincent.
And I'm curious to hear a little bit about your how you're benefiting from training with Master Choy and living in the center. Yeah, can you tell us a little bit about?
Yeah, thank you. It's an amazing experience, really. I came here a few months ago. I had time in the center as well as out of the center, which helped me to learn a lot of lessons on the human level. And also the biggest benefits I would say is I really get out of a bit of
anxiety problems that I had before coming here, a lot of trust issues in myself. I was looking a lot to be on the right path. And here I'm really learning to connect back to something I loved when I was a child, which was living a simple life, living in nature, in harmony, which I'm learning, gradually discovering again, and making my life simple has really,
Because you were living in France first, and you're also on medication for your anxiety, right?
Yeah, when I was a teen, I was on medication about this, and I took anxiolytics. Yeah.
Okay.
I had a lot of other things, and I just felt that I had this passion and this search for me that I was like focused on the negatives, but now I have this passion and this search for growing something inside me, something beautiful, and also to reach to the world and help because of my own experience with, for example, bullying. For example,
you were bullied in school.
Yeah.
And you were suffering from that, or you were feeling that the pain inside, and which you were.
Yeah, the pain of loneliness also related to this. Really difficulties to connect and understand the way that was put for me by the others, my parents, my school. I didn't fit in this mold.
Okay.
So I really looked for a way to grow myself, really follow my instinct, my gut feeling.
Yeah.
And here I'm learning a lot of things that will help me in the long term to reach to other people who have all kinds of problems and are lost, basically.
Okay.
And to find their way back to themselves. And this is really what I feel for myself.
So that's what you're learning here, and you have been applying it, and you're feeling less anxiety, isn't it? Or
yeah,
can you share a little bit with us about how you're feeling now in comparison to back then?
Yeah, I feel much more balanced. It's a process, really, but I've learned so much every day, every week. I feel I've changed so much. If I look back at how I was 1 year ago, I wouldn't recognize myself. So I think the beginning of the training, there's already so much changing, and I'm here with other students that are much more experienced, which helps me a lot also by looking up to them and being encouraged to continue growing, and it really benefits me.
So you're also with a group, so you're learning from Master Choy and you're learning as a group together, and that's great. We've been actually in a group together.
Yeah, I love this. Love every moment, and the group support here is tremendous. That's something that really helped me in a lot of difficult times, because here I faced a lot of negatives or parts of myself that I didn't want to look at.
Yeah.
And facing it is not always easy, but the support of the group helped me to grow out of it and from it. And the last thing I would say is I'm really touched, and the lessons and the depth of what we're learning here is, in one way it's a simple life, but on the other hand there's something really amazing, so much deep lessons and discoveries of so much richness, especially on spiritual level for me, and this is a new discovery and a new path.
Oh wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, and so instead of running away from things, you go through it with support of the practice and the group and Master Choy.
And myself also, the inner family, which is a concept I learned here also.
Wow.
And doing my best to apply the tools. It's a long process, but I love it, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Well, thank you so much for sharing this, Johan. It's really beautiful. So thank you everyone for still watching. I'm here with Stara, another amazing student of the Happilization Centre, and Stara is living here, and thank you Stara for your time.
You're welcome.
And we're sitting next to the pond. As you can see, some beautiful flowers and herbs. growing behind us. And yeah, Stara, can you share a little bit with us what the benefits are for you of learning with Master Choy and living at the center?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a lot, so it's difficult to pick one thing, but the first thing that comes to my mind is just that I found like a lot more, I don't know, I think it's like peace or like confidence, and I've been searching for something. I didn't know what, but I felt a lot of years in my life really unhappy and depressed, and I struggled just with personality disorder and like a lot of labels put onto me by society or by the carers. And I don't know, since I'm studying Tai-Chi, I feel much more connected to my body, that's for sure, and to the different kind of energies, where before I didn't even know that there was such thing as energy, or I don't know, I just never done anything like Tai Chi. Yeah, I feel more happy, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you look happy. And you are also on different kinds of medication.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that, how that changed?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was taking, well, when I first came to the school, I was still on antidepressives and on tranquilizers. So I was really numbing off my emotions because I was, actually suicidal. So I just didn't know how to deal with my emotions, actually. And that was the main reason why I took all this medication to numb myself. And I slowly built that off, actually, or stopped with that when I came more balanced and when I started practicing Tai Chi. And I see now how much it benefits me to live my life in a natural way, because I never wanted to take medicines anyway, but I just didn't know how to, I didn't have any tools, and I feel that now, like the Rainbow Tai Chi tools, that is like actually, my medication. It became my medication. I still need to practice a lot, and it's not that it's easily done, but it's, I feel so much more, healthier and balanced.
Yeah. Wow. So you found a way to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. It's amazing.
Yeah, oh good. Well, yeah, amazing. And I'm sure everyone would love to hear more. So thank you so much, Sarah, for sharing this.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching. So we're going now to the next amazing student to hear another story. So stay tuned. So this is a very important part of the center. It's the beautiful compost bin. Doesn't sound very exciting, but this is where all the shit goes from all the students. And as you can see, there are actual potty melons growing inside the compost bin, which is total coincidence. And here are some tools we use in the garden for growing all the beautiful vegetables that we eat this summer. And all this compost is being transformed into golden goodies to grow the vegetables next year. So everyone can bring their shit along and put it on the compost to transform it. It's a big part of learning here at the center. Great, you're still watching. And as you can see, again, we're in a different location. And we are here with Nick. Hi, Nick.
Hi, Vincent. Nice to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. And thank you so much for your time, for sharing a little bit with us. And just for the viewers, we're next to the river. This is the place where we practice a lot. We even practice inside the river, physically. And it's beautiful. We do flotation, meditation, we practice the exercises. And yeah, really exciting. But we're here to ask Nick about the Happilization Centre. So Nick, how do you feel that the learning with Master Choy has benefited your life, and how do you feel about living in the Happilization Centre?
Wow, lots of good questions, Vincent. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I've been learning with Master Choy for about 6 years, something like that.
Oh wow.
And it's such an amazing experience. It helped me change my life in so many different ways. And understand myself more. The school uses a heart, body, mind, spirit approach. Master Choy's teaching is about connecting to the heart first, and then the gut center, and I can see so many areas of my life that have benefited since I've been learning with Master Choy. Connecting to people, relationships. It's a very different way of looking at the world. And of course connecting to the Chi energy, which is what we all need. So yeah, I feel I have more energy.
Wow.
Work really hard, doing lots of things here, and I still have
I can
energy spare.
I can feel your energy. Nick's energy is really radiating into me right now. Thank you for that. And you're an amazing musician as well. Can you share a little bit about the...
Well, music is a particular area of my life that I've found has changed. I'm playing guitar and bouzouki since I've been studying the Rainbow Tai-Chi with Master Choy, and so my guitar soloing, my bouzouki soloing has become stronger and more exciting, I'd like to think. People are not quite sure what I'm going to play next sometimes, which is this kind of element of spontaneity is encouraged by Master Choy to feel free to improvise and allow the music, the energy of the music to flow through you. And so as a musician, I say it's been an amazing experience to be here with Master Choy. And also made my own CD of my own songs, which I'd never done before. I've never even thought about doing before.
Wow, so did you actually learn here to write your own songs and create your own music from within?
Yeah, it's like learning with Master Choy gives you the confidence. And in this environment with a group of students who are also experimenting and learning about themselves, it also gives you the strength and the confidence to do things you wouldn't normally do. So
like making a CD album.
Like making a CD album, and finding that I can create songs which and finish them, and which is fantastic. So
wow.
It's been an amazing journey, and it's still continuing, of course, Vincent. There's so much more. I mean, should I say a bit more about how
feel free
how I got here? I mean, I've been
just...
here for about 8 months.
In Spain.
In Spain, in the centre, and right from the beginning, a bit of a rocky start because we had the flood. And there's been so much changes. We've been transforming every area of the centre, and building things and growing amazing vegetables, which I think you've probably seen.
We've seen lots of vegetables. We've even tasted some salad.
Great.
Which we've seen. So do you feel that also something was growing inside you while you were helping to grow the centre?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, apart from a bit of a suntan and a bit of kind of...
your hair's gone blonde.
And my hair's got a bit blonde, probably. But I feel this, and then a kind of strength's probably growing.
Strength?
A strength, an inner strength is growing, because working so close to the earth and and practicing here by the river, which is such an amazing experience. So. And of course, recently I've been in the process of selling my house, and it's just about to go through right now.
Wow!
So I was so inspired by what was happening here with Master Choy. That, I was happy to move house, sell my house, and move here.
Really? So you basically gave up your life in England. You sold your house, and you said, "I'm just gonna choose happiness."
Exactly. This is what we're all about at the centre here, as Happilization Centre. So so it's
super inspiring. Well, thank you so much, Nick, for sharing this, and I'm sure everyone would love to know more. And if you want to buy Nick's CD, you can also check out the link of the school website underneath this video. And I've got your CD. It's beautiful. I listened to it in the car. Very inspiring, all based on Tai Chi lessons and beautiful bouzouki music. So thank you, Nick, for your time.
Thank you, Vincent. You're very welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And great you're still watching. So let's go to see the next person. You see, we're in a different location now. We're in the on the patio where we always practice our Tai Chi, Qigong exercises. And Aisling is here next to me, another amazing student of Master Choy. Aisling, thank you for your time.
No problem.
And can you share a little bit with us about the changes you've been through and the benefits you had since learning with Master Choy in the Happilization Centre?
Okay, so how many hours have you got?
Oh, well.
No, it's really and truly, it's been so many, but I'll stick to one or two.
Yeah.
So I'm part of our education system, which I feel has let us down. I mean, when you come to study Rainbow Tai-Chi, you realise how much the focus is on doing, to become a worker, to become, you know, to have a profession
In society.
in society. But in Rainbow Tai-Chi, the education is more about, you know, learning who you are and how to, who I am, you know, it's to know thyself. And I was working in a job when I first started Rainbow Tai-Chi, and I was like everybody, you know, just getting by and feeling, yeah, I've got everything's okay, but there was always something missing. There was always a disconnect, and I could not put my finger on it.
Was that a feeling that you had, something was missing?
Yeah, absolutely. And it was just like that there was, I couldn't put my finger on it, I didn't know what it was. And then when I started Rainbow Tai-Chi, and I realized that that gap had been there all my life, that, you know, I've been disconnected from myself. So the tools and the education of Rainbow Tai-Chi have really helped me to come back to me.
Okay.
It's balancing, it's slowing me down, it's coming back to this stillness so that I can find out who I really am. And my son, you know, well, you know who you are, but you don't, because we're not taught, we're not given any tools in school how to actually, you know, develop yourself, how to learn about yourself, you know.
Yeah.
And so that, yeah, naturally I always felt something was missing, because it was only through Rainbow Tai-Chi that I got to know myself and what I'm good at, and I have talent that I didn't even know about before. So really nurturing and encouragement, and so that all that creativity that was lying there, hidden and cut off, you know, that I didn't know about, it's coming up, and it's allowing it's like a blossoming, because Rainbow Tai-Chi and Master Choy is soul gardening, and the importance of gardening cannot be highlighted strongly enough. The soul gardening and gardening help you to develop a whole new knowledge of yourself, you know, through the lessons and the mirrors that you see in gardening. And I've been having a lot of experience with the Potty Melon and with the beautiful school here. There's so much growing here, and so many lessons, you know, from weeding to compost and everything. So everything coming back to nature, and that, I think, one of the biggest things missing in my life also is the connection with nature. And Tai Chi is the way of nature, and the river of limitless Chi energy. All of that was missing.
And were you looking for something? You were looking for something.
I had no idea I was looking for it until I found it. And it was like, it's just like a light bulb moment. It's like wow, I found it, you know. And it's like, and so many other people are missing this as well. It's incredible that it's like a life half lived, because you don't even know what you're capable of, what you actually are, what you can connect to. Because I think a lot of people, especially in the cities, you know, you're divorced from nature. You know, you look out the window and you see a nice tree, you think nice, but there's no connection.
Yeah.
You know.
And
So
you are having a high performance job for the Irish government, right?
Yeah.
So in the eyes of society, you would be very successful.
I was, yeah. I mean, it was a good job. It was a very good job.
Yeah.
And it was a government job, so you know, it was like not something I gave up lightly, but I actually did because.
You gave up all that too.
Yeah, because I realized that that it wasn't me. It was a good job, but it's not me, and it's actually slowing down to realize that I could keep going that way and end up sick, depressed, angry, with, you know, ill health or whatever, and yes, I'd have a good pension, but I wouldn't have good health, and that's the other thing about Rainbow Tai Chi. The practice it's all about balance and nutrition. It's in every aspect of your life.
Wow.
It touches every area of your life. It's just, you know, because that's nature. Nature is in everything, and it's just. So that's why I say to you, I need hours. I'm really
sure
trying to keep it short here, but
I can see it on your face. You're shining, and you look healthy. You look radiant. I can feel your energy is really excited. And something else is really exciting is you're writing a book. So anyone who's watching this or listening to this, if you're interested in Ashling's book, you can click on the link below this video, and the book will be available soon. Yeah. It's where is it about? Can you shortly tell?
The Potty Melon. It's truly a unique vegetable, which is the school mascot, if you like. It's a vegetable, very quickly, it's a vegetable that looks like a pumpkin, but has a firm flesh and a kind of a really a flavour like chestnut. It's kind of it's really nice, firm. It's really good in soups and cooks very well. But what really sets it apart is that it can keep for almost 12 months or more. And so Master Choy has been growing this for over 35 years, and he's been giving the harvest to the local soup kitchens and feeding the hungry. So he sees it as a way of because through the seeds, I mean there's 65 seeds in a small Potty Melon, and you can grow it quite easily, and you can feed those who need it, especially soup kitchens, things like that. So but the message of the Potty Melon is kindness. It's actually kindness in action. Okay. It's like Tai Chi as well. It's not just talking about it or, you know, giving a few coins and smiling and walking away. It's actually doing something about it. It's actually the gut-centered action that's needed, but coming from the heart as well. So, you know, that through the kindness and generosity, you're bringing happiness to the world, because that's also the centre here, the Happilization Centre.
It says the Happilization says the happiness is.
So, and the Potty Melon is perfect. You know, it's a beautiful example of how we can share and how we can grow and how we can you know, nurture ourselves through vegetables.
Wow.
You know? So,
it sounds like an amazing book. I'm really looking forward to you know, having it in my hands and reading it. And so well, thank you so much, Aisling, for your time. And yeah, what a beautiful story again. So we're gonna go to the next student. Stay tuned. So great, you're still in tune. And if you just come with me, we're looking for Jason. Another beautiful Rainbow Tai Chi student. So just follow me. And I heard Jason is here somewhere. This is the area where we always practice, in the middle of nature, next to the river. And someone told me that Jason is around somewhere here, so just... Oh, looks like he's asleep. Jason? Jason? Sorry to disturb you in your siesta.
Sorry, is it my turn now, is it?
Yes. I would love to. We would love to hear how you are benefiting living here in the center and learning with Master Choy as a student.
Okay. Well, one thing I feel absolutely relaxed. since I've been here, I've learned Master Choy's taught so many different ways to relax the body and feel the chi, feel the energy going through us, and it's really changed the way I look at things and the way I feel. I feel a lot more energized, do a lot more things.
All right.
You sure you?
Yeah, we can help you out. Okay, so this is Jason, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the time, Jason. He was just sharing, he feels a lot more relaxed, and can you share a little bit about what happened as well in your life and how you are finding out about healing?
Oh yeah, like Nick, I've been here for about 8 months.
Yeah.
Going down together, and just before then, I was introduced to a Tai-Chi school.
Yeah.
To one of your sharings. That's the first time I went.
Oh yeah.
And I was amazed. And I was just blown away by all the people and like the stories that were told. And I was like, oh, this is amazing what Master Choy is doing and how helping all these different people. And I really want to be part of this. And then for a long while, it went quiet for a while. And then Nick let me know that things were going on. And then there was a summer school.
Yeah.
And all that. And then I ended up going to the summer school.
Yeah.
And again, I just thought it was brilliant. I loved it. I learned the first part we did 15 fundamentals.
Yeah.
Learning how to let go and be relaxed. And then the second part was Tai Chi form.
Yeah.
Which I loved it. It's brilliant. I learned so much.
Yeah.
And then we were told we'd come to Spain.
Yeah.
And then I
you felt the calling, right?
Yeah,
I
I really wanted to. I just felt I had to.
Yeah.
And I sold my house.
Yeah.
And
so you sold your house and you
sold the house. House was sold, and then moved out here.
Yeah.
That's
that's so inspiring. And how are you feeling being here?
I feel good. Before I had leukemia, and I went through a few chemos and
blood transfusion.
Yeah. Sorry, got a word.
No problem.
Yeah, I had stem cell and
stem cell transplant.
Yeah, I had stem cell transplant, and I just felt this coming here was really helping us, and it has. I feel so much energized and so.
Yeah.
So I just really love it, and Master Choy encourages us all to be the best we can, and this environment is so safe to be in with everyone like yourself and Nick and all the other people. It's just you can explore how to become your true self. And what brilliant! I love it.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And so you're learning here about self-healing as well.
Yeah, self-healing. Yeah, we do Zening healing. We're learning about that. And, self-healing and doing partying, helping other people. That's amazing as well. So grateful to be here.
Good. Well, thank you so much, Jason, for sharing that. And everyone watching, as you can see, everyone has a unique story here. We're all here for a unique reason. And thank you so much, Jason, for sharing that. Sorry to wake you up from your little siesta. See, it's always okay to take a little pause.
Yeah, you can always
right?
take pauses.
Yeah.
It's encouraged.
It's it's encouraged. Master Choy encourages to take pauses. So I'll leave you to your pause.
Okay, thank you very much.
We're gonna see if we can find the next person. See you in a different spot. I'm here with Linda. Hello, another beautiful, amazing student of Master Choy in the Happilization Centre. And thank you for your time, Linda.
Thank you.
We are inside one of the domes. There are several domes, which is a circular structured building, which is used for healing and classes and everything. So we're actually inside one of those domes now. And Linda, I'm here to ask you a question. And I've asked many students, what do you feel are the benefits from training here with Master Choy and learning as a student, living in the Happilization Centre? What are the benefits?
Lots to share. But for me, mostly I feel I found real happiness, and I've always been searching for happiness, like in a job or in a relationship or in money. And I always believed, like, if I work harder or in the future, then I will find it. But then I came to the Rainbow Tai-Chi school because there was a point that I felt like I can't find it in my job anymore. I felt so much stress in my body and my mind was really busy. I felt so much responsibilities. And I stopped my relationship because I felt like this is also not it. So I was always searching for that it. So I met Master Choy, and what he shared with me was like that is what real life is. That is what real life is all about. So I started studying with him, and the longer I studied, the more enthusiastic I became, because it just felt like this is what real life is all about, what everybody should know, and this is just the way to go. And I've become much more peaceful, happy, radiant and contented person. So it's amazing. Yeah.
Wow. So you feel you found what you were looking
Yeah.
for?
Yeah. Like this feeling was always inside, like there is something more, but nobody could tell me, like in my job, or I looked around and everybody was working from 9 to 5, and I was like, is this it? Really? Like working all day and looking forward to a weekend and then back to work. I was like, there must be more. And that more is definitely what I found here at the Rainbow Tai-Chi School, the Happilization Centre, Master Choy. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, well, that's beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Stay tuned for
You can put it. Just put it here.
yeah. Great. Yeah, thank you, Nick.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later. So, great. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And I'm Vincent. I'm also a student at the Happilization Centre. I've lived here for 8 months. I've been with Master Choy for a long time. I've learned so much. I've overcome addiction of drugs and partying, and I was feeling really unhappy. Always looking for happiness externally, and I found here that happiness is actually inside me. And I've learned to energize myself, to grow confidence, and to just be who I am without feeling that I'm not good enough, because I always felt insecure and that I wasn't good enough. So I hope this video has shown you that it doesn't matter where you are or who you are or how you're feeling. There is a way. You can learn and you can grow, like we all are doing here. We all have different backgrounds and come from different places in the world. And yeah, if you want to join a course or a training, just come to summer school or to a workshop and find out yourself. It's something you got to experience. We all be here. And yeah, it's the best thing that ever happened to me, really. I was always smiling on the outside, but inside I felt really sad and lonely. And now when I smile, I really feel it's coming from a genuine happiness, which I found here with Master Choy's guidance. So thank you for watching. I hope to see you, and bye bye. Students are watering the plants in the garden. Jason over there doing Tai Chi of the watering. So he's spiraling while he's watering the sweet corn, connecting to his center while he's moving, connecting to the Chi energy. And Nick is planting some peppers.
Beans, yeah.
Oh, some beans. Thank you, Nick. And there is Sabine watering the potty melons.
It's the shit water.
Ah, with special water, compost tea.
Yeah, compost.
And there's Aisling. She's writing a book about the potty melon. Potty melons at the moment. Hey Aisling, well done.
Ik ben een being of joy. Ik ben een being of joy. Oh no! Ah!